Scorpio, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for May the 30th to June the 5th. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's get started and see what messages do we have for Scorpio for the week ahead. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles coming out. Okay, let's see. We got the Nine of Pentacles, and then it was this guy. Hanged Man, love it. Okay, Ace of Swords in reverse and the Chariot. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is on the bottom of the deck. What are you hanging on to? Scorpio, what do you need to let go of? What do you need to let go of? It looks like some kind of belief, something that you've been hanging on to for a long time that's limiting you. So a limiting belief that is sort of you've got a hold on it, or it's got a hold on you. I feel like you're in a place right now where you have done a lot to secure yourself in the material world. So with respect to resources, with respect to, knowing yourself and feeling grounded and having the material resources, money, health, happiness. You've got all of that happening right now, Nine of Pentacles. You are sort of trusting the process of things. You've sort of, you may be experiencing a moment where you've had to surrender control to something. And by surrendering control to something, that's helping you move forward towards something. But as you move forward towards it, it's almost like it's creating a challenge for you that's going to involve a conflict mentally. And it's going to almost need you to let go of any attachments you have, which is intriguing because, sometimes we need to examine attachment carefully, because attachment is kind of the root of all of our suffering. When we're overly attached to anything or anyone, if anything disturbs that, we can feel suddenly very insecure and limited, and we don't want to let go because we've overly attached to something, someone, an experience, a place, a person, a thing. It could even be material attachment. And so it's almost like you need to prepare to let go of all of this stuff that you've surrounded yourself with. And when I say stuff, I'm just using that sort of generally. It could be anything depending on, who's listening to this reading. But it's interesting. It's sort of one of these ideas of like, by preparing to let go of that which you fear to lose, that is a big sort of transformative moment when you prepare yourself to be okay with something that you're really attached to going away and changing and transforming. Like it's intriguing. Let's see if we can clarify this a little bit for Scorpio to see what is this, what is going on here. Okay, so we see the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Very interesting. So it's like your intuition and your will is giving you the green light. It's saying, go for it, go for it, go for it. We have a passionate new beginning here, something that's inspired, something that we've invested in, something that we are invested in. And we must put our mind to rest when it comes to fearing losing things that we're attached to. We need to just go for it. I feel like whatever this is, it must feel risky. It must feel like a risk. And you're sort of feeling like Ace of Swords in reverse, a limited belief that the Four of Swords is sort of encouraging you to just put that to rest. Put your mind to rest and let your will drive the chariot. Let go of anything that you fear to lose. Letting go of what we fear to lose. Oh my goodness. Very interesting. And there is the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles again in reverse this time. And the Devil on the bottom of the deck. So this is ego. This is ego whispering in your ear that there isn't enough, you're not enough, and the world's not enough. So don't let go of anything you have. Don't take any risks. Don't, right? Like that's what the devil keeps whispering to you. And what is it doing? Nothing but keeping you up at night in fear, right? When really what I feel like this reading is guiding you towards here is to put your mind at rest and to trust this intuitive new beginning where you're going to sort of prepare yourself for something that could feel like a risk. But it's almost like your ego is telling you it's a risk. I think it's actually an opportunity. When I see the Ace of Wands here upright, this is an opportunity. This is something that you have a lot of desire, passion, will, enthusiasm for. And it's just, you've got to get that mind of yours to be still and to be like the Hanged Man and trust this process. Let your will drive the chariot. Take that fear and that insecurity and put it where it belongs, which is just give it love and say, I got this, right? I got this. We're gonna use different like senses here. Instead of just using our mental senses, we're gonna use our will and our intuition, and we're gonna let our mind have a nap. You know, you're sort of gonna put your mind to rest so that you can sort of feel less defensive about things changing. The Seven of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse coming in to clarify. These are feelings of, I need to run and hide. I need to defend myself. Instead of, no, I'm going to take up space and I'm going to be out there. I'm not going to let my ego talk me into being small and being scared. You know what I mean? I'm going to go for what my intuition feels ready for and what my will wants. You have a lot of strong energy here that you've been sort of working it on. You've been working on it for a long time to get yourself to this new beginning. And it's like your ego is trying to talk you out of it. It's trying to keep you in your comfort zone by convincing you that you should feel scarcity instead of abundance. And that taking a chance means losing what we've built. No, I don't think so. I think that that is an illusion. And that, you know, by feeling like, well, it took forever for me to accumulate this, and I'm going to go and just like use it now and risk never getting it back again. It's just such a limiting belief, Scorpio. And I feel like this reading is trying to get you to bring your mind to stillness so that you can pursue this new beginning and bet on yourself. You know, believe in yourself, bet on yourself. Don't feel insecure or like defensive, and this idea of going back into a place where you're guarded. You need to be out there taking up space. This is very interesting. You've got, it's almost like a battle between the Chariot and the Devil. Like, what's going to win, the ego or the will? What's going to win here? It's up to you. It's up to you. But this reading is definitely pointing you towards betting on yourself and believing that it's an abundant universe and that there's enough for everybody, right? And that we can attract whatever it is that we put our energy behind. Whatever we focus on expands. So what are you focusing on? I'm going to leave it at that, my dear Scorpio. If this has resonated for you, please consider liking, commenting, or subscribing to the channel. It's always so appreciated to see your comments and likes, and it's just wonderful to see how the readings relate to what's going on for you. So I am sending you so much love and light and wishing you a wonderful week, and hope to see you again soon for another reading. Take care, my friends.